Okay. Hello, guys. Morning. All right. Okay. Give me a moment. There was an issue. Yeah, there was like an issue with um operations is running a bit late, so I have to like cover for them because we have like a thing at 10 o'clock. So give me a moment. Oops. Okay, just a few more seconds. One more minute. Okay, so this will be quick. Again, unfortunately, I can't. The person who's like supposed to be doing this is running kind of late, so I have to do it on my own. So that's fine. Okay, please open your cameras, everyone, for the last time. Okay, are any of you guys in what do you call this? In the office? Okay, Nixon is okay. All right, that's good. There will be like a cybersecurity talk later, so it's good that you're here. You're there. Okay, but anyways, let me just go through this real quick. So today is your graduation, obviously. Okay, let's skip over that. So in the past 3 months, you guys have went through intensive learning from zero experience. From for some of you guys, you didn't even graduate in a tech-related field to becoming a full-stack software developer. And all of you guys, at least here, have presented, and I'm very proud of what you've achieved over these 3 months. 3 months is nothing. 3 months is a very like short amount of time to become a full-stack software developer. Imagine in college you have to do 4 years to be able to do that, but here you were able to like do it in 3 months, which is very impressive. Okay, let's just do the wheel of names so that we know the order. Before I spin this, do you guys want to any of you guys want to volunteer? Okay, 1 minute for volunteers. Okay, once I'm done typing in all of these names, there's no volunteers, I'm gonna start spinning. Okay, can I go third in that option? No. If you're gonna volunteer, you're gonna go next. Okay, you're gonna go first. Or you want to be third in this wheel of names. Okay. I don't think that would like affect anything, but yeah, sure. Right. Okay. I'll start spinning then. Okay, so the first guy, first person to present, okay, will be Jaden. Looks like. Next is okay, Gwen. Okay, Sean. Kevin. Okay, Nixon and Joshua. Okay. Joshua ended up being last. So I guess switching to the third place was good. Okay. Or bad. Okay. So this is our order. Right? Okay. So as all like you guys have been like informed on, there's a bunch of in the slides, it's listed there everything that you have to set up and have included in your project. So I'll just rattle through like the most important ones. So the first is you should have CRUD operations. So your website should be able to. Let me just show you guys my list. So you should have CRUD operations. So you should be able to create, read, update, and delete. You should have a database. You should have some sort of login system. That's part of authentication. You should have an API that is used, which I think most of you guys do. So it's either an API that you build yourself or an API that allows like an API that you get like from online. So any one of the two. You should have deployed it by Vercel. It should have responsive design. It should have some sort of image uploading functionality, and then you should have enough Git repository commits. Okay, and then of course you're gonna be presenting to those slides. Okay, so hopefully you guys also like set that up. You have a question, Jaden? What is it?
Right. Hi, Edwin. So for Versa, right, like yesterday when I was making some final changes to my project, um, something I did like made it so that the version of the app I deployed in Vercel, one of the features doesn't work. So like no matter how much I tried, I couldn't fix it. So is it okay if for today's presentation I present using localhost?
Yes, it's fine.
Okay. All
So
right. Thanks.
just to like repeat Jaden's question. Jaden's question is that there's some things that aren't working on Vercel but are working locally. That's fine. That's
Yes,
okay.
correct.
Just make sure to include the Vercel link when you're submitting, and then you can present your like local version.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, go ahead, Jaden, when you're ready.
Wait, just give me one minute. Okay. All right, please. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and present now. Okay. So, very good morning to my instructor, Liban Angelo Sanchez, and my classmates in Sigma School. My name is Jaden, and today I will be presenting my capstone project. So a bit of a background about a bit of an introduction about myself. My full name is Jaden Menai Sharihan Pradeep. I know it's a bit of a mouthful, but it is what it is. I'm 25 years old this year. Previously, I worked in the communications industry. And why I joined Sigma School is that I felt that my career didn't have a particular direction. And so if I had to choose one direction, I decided it would be tech. And why I chose Sigma School is because of the money back guarantee and because the course is very structured. So I felt that that would be the best choice for me to learn tech. And a bit of background about my project. My project is basically a website for a fictional dental clinic that allows a user to create, read, update, and delete bookings. Why I chose this project is because it was the simplest project that allowed me to apply everything I had learned thus far in the bootcamp. You know, everything from JavaScript in Module 1, React.js in Module 2, and lastly, Replit and slash Vercel in Module 3, and also AI in Module 4. And also that this project has an important real world use because many institutions and organizations in the real world have booking systems, and apps such as these would help them to simplify their booking systems and make it easier for their customers to create bookings. And so here's the technical overview for my project. Some of the programming languages slash technologies used. For the front end, I used React.js, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. For the backend, I use Node.js and database. I use PostgreSQL. So I'll just go ahead and present my and show off my project. So firstly, wait. So here's a glimpse at the database that I use for this project, which is in Neon SQL. So we have a users table here, and we also have a bookings table here that where it has the rows of title, date, time, location, and also update the time it was updated at. And then this is the backend that I use. It has a function to log in to send reminder emails. Okay. And now I shall demonstrate my project. So at the start, we have a login page. For the login page, I use Firebase authentication, in particular the Google sign-in option. So when one clicks in on the sign in with Google button, you're able to choose which Google account you would like to use to sign into the app. So then this is the landing page. So here you have the appointments tab where you can check what appointments you created, the add appointment button, which allows one to create an appointment. And there's also an option here to choose a profile picture. For this, I used Firebase storage. Okay, so that's the function to upload a profile picture. So now we'll go ahead and create an appointment. So in the add appointment page, we have the title, which allows the user to describe what is the purpose of the appointment, and a section to choose the date, the time, and lastly, the location. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate it. So as we can see, the booking has been created here. Also shows up in our database. And there's also the option to edit your appointment and also to mark your appointment as completed. So I'll demonstrate the function to edit the appointment. Also, you have to wait 1 minute because since I'm using localhost, so I'll demonstrate that the function to send an email works on my phone. So just give me a moment. Lemon, just for this part, I'll just stop sharing my screen now.
All right.
Right. Just keep opening it. Okay. Not sure if it's clear, but wait, as you can see, sorry if it's not a bit clear, but yeah, the default, there's an email here sent, um, that shows that my booking will be 1 hour. Okay. So, okay, and then I'll just show that the mark as completed function works. So you can do this also. And lastly, you can also just delete the booking entirely. And lastly, there is the function to log out, which will take you back to the login page. And that's all for my app.
All right. Thanks, Jaden. Very good. Everyone, please give Jaden
Oh,
a round of
wait.
applause.
I'm not done yet. Sorry.
Okay, okay. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's still okay. Wait, that was an accident. Okay, so yeah, so real some of the challenges I faced with my project. The first one is debugging. Um, since obviously I'm very much a beginner to programming, so while doing the project, I faced a lot of issues, and debugging was the biggest problem that slowed me down the most. But through during the project, it also helped me to get better at finding out where errors were coming from whenever I did spot one. And I'd say the second biggest problem I faced in my project was planning the workflow, like on which file do I create and like in what order do I create the project so that the final project won't have any huge errors or anything like that. And what I learned from this project, obviously, I've mastered the programming languages and skills I already learned during the boot camp. I mastered them even further throughout the course of creating this project. And I also learned how to use AI better, as throughout this project, ChatGPT was a big part of helping me to create this project. And the way I asked ChatGPT questions, the way I entered prompts inside, I had to fine tune that so that it would be able to help me with my project better and more accurately. And the growth that I attained throughout this whole experience, not just the final project, but throughout the bootcamp was when I started, I didn't think that I would be able to create a website this fast, or at the very least, it would take me like 1 or 2 years to do so. But I had to graduate, so I pushed through, and with the help of my instructor Daiben, I learned that I am capable of much more than what I think I can do. I just got to believe in myself, and I also learned it's okay to ask for help. So, in conclusion, this is my final project. It's basically a website that allows a user to create, read, update, and delete bookings. So, and I would also like to thank my instructor, Daiben Angelo Sanchez, for his guidance throughout the bootcamp. Thank you, Daiben. Everything you've taught me has been very valuable. I also like to thank you for spending all that time throughout the 3 to 4 sessions to help me with my projects. I also like to thank my classmates in Sigma School for their encouragement. And I also like to acknowledge the resources that I used in creating this capstone project. The main one was ChatGPT and also Stack Overflow for bits of information I couldn't find on ChatGPT, and also the Sigma School course materials such as the slides, the past recordings, which helped me to reinforce what I've already learned throughout throughout the whole bootcamp. And that's all from me for my presentation. Thank you.
Right. Thanks, Jaden. Please give Jaden another round of applause. Thanks for those very nice like answer, Jaden, to those questions. Really do like appreciate your like learning experience, your learning journey, and I'm very happy to be like a big part of it. So okay, share your screen.
Or- yeah, okay.
Okay, so I'll give some quick feedback. I'll try to like give make my feedback a bit quick because we have like quite a few to like go through
Okay.
here.
All right.
We'll try to like finish before lunch break. But so anyways, overall, you did like meet all of the requirements here. I think the only one that you weren't like able to show off is the responsive design. So maybe we can like go there, try that out later. But for now, just sign in with Google.
Okay.
By the way, guys, when you're like doing your sign up, try to avoid making it so that there's only one sign up method. I guess that's like my first like feedback here. You should always have email and password, and then log in with Google. So you don't want to just be logging with, because not everyone has like a Google account. So like for example, in Japan, Google isn't like super prevalent. In China, it's like super not prevalent. So you always want the option for just regular email and password. But anyways, okay, here. Okay, so this landing page, you told me during the 3 to 4 that that design wasn't like super like high priority for you, which is fine. I think you made it up with having, for example, the email sending capabilities. I think that's like very good. But yeah, so the design wise, you can like definitely like do more. The styles aren't like super consistent. So for example, the buttons choose file and upload, they're not using the same styles as the logout button. That should be like an easy fix. So we're not gonna dwell on that too much. And then also you already have your logo for Bright Dental. You may as well place it next to the appointments over at the top left nav bar. Yeah, so that's another thing that's missing. Your appointments, blah 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 blah. Okay, so that's fine. That's good also that the your appointments, it's saying no appointments yet if there's no appointments. I would move the logout button to the top right. I think it's a bit awkward to for it to like be there. You also didn't show your image upload. Can you like show it off real
Oh,
quick
yeah,
so that I
yeah.
can
Okay.
verify that it's working?
Yeah, it's here.
Yeah, I think you like showed it like yesterday anyways, but just
Yeah.
to like confirm. Okay, there we go. Very good. Okay, add one appointment and then show your responsive design. No, no, no. I mean, you add one appointment, and
Oh, okay.
then once we're redirected, you yeah.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay. And then now you show your responsive design. Okay. All right. That's good enough. It's a simple website, so I guess it shouldn't be like super tricky. Okay. Maximize the page. All right. I think that's it. Let me just mark everything here. I think the only one that I haven't like checked is the GitHub repo, which I'll be able to like check that later, anyways. But yeah, good job, Jaden. Of course, this is like a fairly simple website. I think the mostly complex functionality of it is the emails sending, which is a very good like functionality. But definitely you can like add more to this. At its core, it's a booking website, fairly like simple booking website. Um, I really wish. Can you like log out by the way? I really wish that you did like something here. So instead of just having like a login page, I wish that there's like like a proper like landing page that is like advertising Bright Smile Dental. So you can like list here like the different services. You can have like a hero section that shows off the website, the dental services that are being offered. Maybe like a map that shows like the location of the dents. I know that this is like a fictional, but you can just pretend that there's like a map here. A contact information, maybe like a footer that leads to like the different social media.
Okay.
So just like in general, like avoid just having like a login system for the landing page. But other than that,
Okay.
yeah, good job, Jaden. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you, Devin.
All right, so one down. I can hear my heartbeat. Okay. Kumanan just came in. We need to like decide what slot is going to come in on. Okay. Let me go. Let me share my screen. Okay. So Gwen, you have a chance to not present next because Kumanan came in late. Okay. So I'll. This is how I'm gonna do this. I'm going to do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So Jaden's done. Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So depending on what number Kumanan gets, that's the essentially where he will be inserted into this list. Okay, so that I'm doing it this way so that it's fair. So if Kumanan gets 0, he will be next. Okay, so you have okay, so we're gambling your whether or not Gwen will come next. Okay, looks like it's not going to be. Wait, this is going to be seeable. Okay, all right. All right. So okay. So Kumanan, you go ahead and go next. Okay, share when you're ready.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kumanan. Today, I'm going to present my capstone project. Okay, so I will start with my introduction first. Okay, so my project name is Recipe Hub. It's basically to build to make home cooking easier and more fun. It's basically the answer to our everyday question, which is what should I cook today? Okay, as for the background, we all know the struggle of figuring out what to cook with what's in our fridge. So Recipe Hub was born out of the idea to make home cooking easier and reduce food waste. So Recipe Hub helps you discover new recipes based on ingredients you already have. It's like having a personal chef right in your pocket. So to build this website, I use several technologies. For front end, I use React and Bootstrap. And database management, I use PostgreSQL and Firebase. And for backend, I use Node.js and Express. And for deployment and hosting, I use Git, GitHub, and Vercel. So this is the QR code. If you guys want to follow along with me, you can scan this QR code. It will redirect to my live URL. Okay, so now I'm going to demo my project. So, okay, this is the homepage of Recipe Hub. So it basically consists of a navigation bar and some pictures and footer. So we can do the sign up here. So I will enter like, okay, so now I have created an account. So I will log into the account. Okay, so this is the homepage of Recipe Hub. Basically, these recipes are posted by other users, where we can see the names who posted these recipes. So here we have the name of the other usernames. And so each recipe has its own text. So if we want to filter according to the text, we can just click the text and it will filter according to the text. Then we can clear the filter to go back to the home page. And so we can view other people's recipe and also we can like their recipes. Okay, so if we want to look at more details of the recipe, we can go into the view recipe page. So here we can see the ingredients and also the directions. Okay, so here's a feature to bookmark the recipe. It, if we click it, we can go to the favorite recipes. It will appear into our favorite recipes. It is like a bookmarking function. We can easily our favorite recipes. So now I'm going to show how to add a recipe. Okay, then basically added a recipe title, description, ingredients, and directions. And now I'm going to add some text. So okay, uh, so we can choose any text from here, or also we can add our own text. Like so, so this healthy text I added from the drop-down list, and lunch is a new one I created. So we also can upload the image. When I submit the recipe, it will redirect to the home page. And yeah, okay, sorry, I uploaded the wrong image actually, but this is how we submit a recipe. So then, if we want to edit the recipe, we can go to the My Recipe page. Okay, so here we can edit. For example, like here, 1 to 2 tablespoon, I change it to 2. I try to choose the correct image again. Okay, now I click the Save Changes. So if we see, it changes the 1 to 2 tablespoon, and also changes the image of the recipe. So this is the basic code function of this app. Then other than this other than we can view other people's recipes, we also can search from an API. This web connected to an external API called the MealDB. For example, if you want to cook something on salmon, we just search from the web API. Then we see the recipes to get its ingredients and directions. So, okay. So other than this, we also have a feature to generate AI recipes. For example, like, we can add any ingredients we already have. So then if we click get a recipe, the AI will generate a recipe for us to cook. I'm not sure why it's okay working today. So yeah, basically these are the functions of my website. So if you continue to the slide, okay. Uh, as for the challenges, the main challenge, some of the challenges I face is handling multi-line text area inputs, which means like previously I only managed, I only created a website like handle inputs like in one line. So here I use ingredients and direction which are in multi-line text areas. So this is what I learned how to handle uh, um, text areas more than one line. So I ask users to input the ingredients and directions in separate lines, each by each ingredient in one line. Then I split it into the arrays to for easier storage, display, and editing. So another challenge is when I deploy to Vercel. So initially, when I deploying to Vercel, it faced a lot of problems, but I do not know how to troubleshoot it. Then when I use ChatGPT, I learned there is a log steps in Vercel, so where we can see why the deployment failed. So before this, I just tried to deploy again, but it didn't work. Then so when I find out there's a log step, then I see what's the issue. It's actually there is a spelling error in one of my file names, so that's why the deployment was failing. So this is what I learned. Basically, there's a log step where we can universal where we can use it to troubleshoot the error. So finally, I learn about responsive design. This means like I made my website to look good on both on the desktop and mobile version. For example, like uh, so in desktop it will show three columns in three columns, and for tabs it will show two columns, and for mobile it will show only one column. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Kumanan. So very good output. Please give Kumanan a round of applause. Right. So I'm very very happy how this turned out. I think like the last time that you had me check this, it's pretty much done already. I see that you did like implement some of the changes that I suggested, like the tag system. That's very very good. I also appreciate that the tagging system, you can like create your own custom tags. I was scared that it's just set tags, but you were able to like implement custom tags as well, which is very very important and very very good. It makes the navigating to the recipes, especially since you can like have like AI generated recipes, makes it the navigation like so much better. Honestly, my like the feedback, like the negative feedback that I have, they're like very like minor, I would say. So the first is I can see here that Kevin, I'm assuming this is our Kevin, Kevin Lai. They tried like a test here, and there's no picture. So I think there shouldn't be. I think that you should have like some sort of like mechanism for that. So if like someone like uploaded without a picture, it shouldn't be like allowed. That's like again like a very minor thing. There's also when you like click on a heart. Can you like click on a heart, command? Okay, so when you click on a heart, you can see that there's like a delay. There we go. The reason why that's happening is because you tied your state to a request response operation, which means that essentially when you click on the heart, it would send a request to the whatever, like API or database or whatever, and then it would wait for that to be received, and then you would have to like wait again for the response. That's why it's like there's like a small delay. What I would do here is you program using like just regular JavaScript or regular React, like an animation. That like when you click on it, even if it hasn't like incremented yet, it would do the animation. That way the user would know that okay, I've liked this. And then you can also like increment the number using just React without like having to like wait for um the request and response to finish. Again, that's like you can like see like how the feedback that I'm giving, that it's like it's like much more like complex than just like this isn't like than like usual, and that's because there isn't like really like much to complain about here. The AI recipe, I think that it wasn't like working earlier, right? Yeah, that's fine.
It
That's
wasn't
okay.
working.
Yeah, that's okay. I like how you handled that. So when Kumanon was testing AI recipe and then he found out that it's not working, he just moved he just like moved on and then like just presented like the rest of the project. So I want that to also be the case for all of you guys. If you are presenting and then something goes wrong, the tendency with like a lot of my older students specifically is that they would stop and try to fix it. Like they would open like Visual Studio Code and then try to like fix it. Don't do that. Just move on to the next part. And that's also like how you would do it when you're like presenting to like a client. Okay, you just say that okay, this may like I may need to like fix this first, and then you just move on to the next to the next component. I think I was able to get um everything here. You also answered the challenges faced very well. You have like 3 items there. It's also deployed on Vercel. You didn't show your database. Can you like just show it really quick? Did you use Firebase?
I use Firebase and Neon.
Okay, okay. All right. Oh, you use both. Okay.
So
Right. Okay. Okay.
Firebase I only use for user authentication and also store images. For mainly other data I use Neon.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's good. Recipes like bookmark recipes. I would have like recipe likes and recipes be just one table. But that's just again minor thing. Other than that, again, very good job, Kumanan. Don't really like have much else for me to like comment on here. I also appreciate your growth in the way that you like present. I remember during all the way back during like fundamental assessment, one of the key things in my mind was that okay, this student they have like trouble, like talking. They have like trouble like presenting. They like hesitate a lot. They like stutter a lot. And I think now that you're presenting your capstone, I think a lot of those issues you were like able to, move past, and you were like able to give like a very concise, very there were like very little pauses during your like presentation. You like spoke like very fast, not in like a bad way. You spoke like in a very good like pace as well, which are like very important. I guess that all that's missing is I wish that you were like more enthusiastic about like your presentation. You should be like very proud of this like output. It's like very like good, very like very like measured. You kept within like the scope. It has like interesting functions as well, so you should like that should like reflect in the way that you like present. Okay, right. But other than that, it's very good. Thanks for presenting, Kumanan. Let's move on to the next person. Right. Okay, let's now go to Gwen. Your turn.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gwen. Today, I'm going to present my project extended from the previous one, which is the travel app. The objective of this project is to solve the hassle of using multiple tools by offering a unified platform where users can track their travel bookings through a personalized dashboard, stay organized with a built-in to-do list, share travel experience via a diary-style blog, connect with other travelers in a community feed, upload and explore travel photos and videos, and easily convert currencies while abroad. This idea came from my own experience as a traveler. I need to go through multiple apps like booking platform, Google Sheet, social media, and currency tools to plan for a trip and share experience. So the pitch here is this is a smart travel hub. It combines planning, social sharing, and essential tools into a single platform. This position the app as a scalable product with potential for both B2C use and travel industry partnership after the trip, all in one place. So, okay. The target audience for this app is frequent travelers who want a more efficiency way to manage trips, social travelers who love to share blogs, photos, and tips, and so solo travelers looking connect to community in a single platform, and future B2B customers. The technology that I use is React for front end, Firebase for back end, and some external APIs like weather API and currency exchange API. The challenge that I face here is actually integrating multiple features in one app, like booking, to-do app, and etc. And then another challenge is how the real-time syncs with Firebase. The data updates took multiple trial and error. And lastly, the UI and UX consistency. Okay, can I share my app now, Devon?
Yes, go ahead, Gwen.
Okay. Not this one, sorry. This is, okay. Okay, basically this is my homepage. So this is only in introduction for the some destination. Yeah. And then for group tours, it will show like the assisting tours that user can book. There is a function here like when it's fully booked, the user unable to make any booking. So for this book now, if user want to book a tour, it requires user login. So let me try like in Singapore trip. Okay. Yeah. This is for one number of text. If I add two, then it requires to fill in additional information here. So I just do what at the moment, agree and submit booking. Okay, the table PDF form will pop up regarding the information that for the booking. Yeah. So after the user make the booking, actually, once they log in, that I have a dashboard here where user can view all the bookings. Like just now, I made the booking for Singapore, so I can see here is one person, and then the tour date is here. Like the coming soon one, like 2%, then I can click action here. I can view all the additional participants and details for the booking. So I can edit the booking as well. So we change to Jane. Okay. At this user dashboard, I have additional APIs like weather API. You can see the location is the weather at current location and specific location. when I search for New Zealand, then it will have like 7-day forecast here. Then I have a currency converter here. Okay. So, okay, this is the profile, community feed, and my to-dos for my travel app, where I can set the event name and event date. So basically, it will count down, and the timer will be saved here until the time runs out. Then I have a translator here where I can do translation. Okay. And then this is my diaries here is basically to write some blog where we can add the title, the experience, and upload image or video. This is something just additional, like it's a live plane. When I click on show, it will actually, currently it's at the mock stimulator data because the real API required to make the payment. So I can see the live plane, like where are they flying, etc. If I want to check some, let's say my friends, plan status, that I can click here just for fun, actually. Then, okay, so this is extra service to be developed in future. So I can have the book your flight here to look for a flight. Oh, okay. Then, this is dashboard, contact us form. Oh, yeah, for the group tours, when others than booking, when we click on the card, we actually bring to this tour ID page. So you can read the description, itinerary, and gallery, remarks. And then I have an inquire now button here. If user want to make any inquiry, they can click here. Okay, then I can share this tour. So after logout, I have this admin dashboard. Basically, this is where the admin create all the tour cards and handle all the bookings. Okay, so this is the tour card list, which is the if I click on one of the tour card, actually I can edit the name, the description, the price, and handle the image here. I can remove and add a new image. And then I can save it. And then when I click on the tour card, this is the place where I edit the cover image for the tour ID, description, and the tour ID route. So this is where I edit the description, itinerary, gallery, and remarks. Okay, it's a bit lag actually. For the flights, is for the admin to search for flight. So booking list is where all the booking will be listed down here. So I can show upcoming tours where I can update and delete the booking. And then I have show completed tours, but the action is I can't edit or delete because the tour is already completed. So I have filters here where I can search for, like, let's say Australia. Yeah, then it will filter up the list. Okay, clear all filters, then it will back to normal. Booking list. This is handle booking, where the admin can create the booking. They can select the tour from here and make the booking. fill up everything, then the details will appear at the booking list. Okay. I think that's all for my presentation. Thanks, Stephen.
All right. Thanks, Gwen. Everyone, please give Gwen a round of applause. Okay. All right. Let's try to go through this. I guess most of it has been, if you guys aren't like aware, this is a continuation of Gwen's output during backend assessment. So I allowed it under the condition that she would like make it complete, and she definitely did make it complete. I don't think there's like any argument in me saying that this is the most comprehensive output that we'll probably like see today. So it has the regular like public face and then the admin side, and then like a bunch of like different functions in between. Gwen was also like integrated functionalities that we have discussed before and that we have like created, like the currency converter and the translator. I think those are that shows like a lot of like resourcefulness, because definitely those functionalities, they do fit a travel website such as this. Okay, so most of my feedback here, I have like a few. Um, so the first is okay. Um, the first is, can you go back to the homepage?
Yeah.
Okay, the homepage of like the regular user view, not the admin. Okay, this one. Okay,
Okay.
all right. So this one, I like this video that you have here. Did you get it from YouTube or did you like edit it yourself?
No, this is like the
Okay,
videos
definitely
that I
not.
took
Okay,
before.
definitely just okay. I saw like the skydiving and then okay, that's I'm sure that that's not Gwen. But okay,
It's me actually.
That's you skydiving. That's you.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, where was that?
I think few years back before MCO.
Where was it?
It's
Seoul.
at Wanaka, New Zealand.
Okay, all right. Okay, I see. It's interesting. Okay, that was like the most unbelievable. That was like the most unbelievable one, and then you told me that that's you.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't think, just jump. That's it. If not, it will be very scary.
okay, okay. All right. So you took my advice wherein to like use like a video as a background. That's very good. I would like stretch it out so that there's no like border
Mm.
over the left and the right. So there's like some a small like amount of white space, but that's fine. Scroll down. Okay, so this is okay. This is what I was like talking about with like the other groups regarding like their landing page. So you need to, when you're like setting up your websites, your web applications, you want to like sell them immediately on, you know, what you're like trying to sell. And the easiest way is to a hero section, which Gwen did using like the video earlier, or stuff like this where you're essentially like selling your product. So we have your South Island, New Zealand, and then Perth, Australia. What I would change here is I think the paragraphs are a bit too long, Gwen.
Mm.
Maybe
Okay.
you can like shorten them to like one or two sentences. So I'm sure that you can like pitch New Zealand, for example, in like one sentence, one very like catchy sentence. And then another thing that I would do here is that you would reduce this to one sentence, and then you would have a button below. It's like book New Zealand
Mm.
or book Australia, etc., etc. That's what I would change. You can also just remove like the top part where it says like Beta Holiday presents an extraordinary travel experience. I
Mm.
don't think that's like
Mm.
super necessary.
Mm.
When
Okay.
people see popular destinations, they would like automatically know, okay, these are like the destinations. That's all they need. Okay, and then okay, scroll down.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is also is like very good. Yeah, I think that's it for that. Can you go to the booking page now?
Booking page, which is the
I think it's tour card list.
because I didn't log out actually. This is my admin page.
Okay.
Okay.
I see. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That you have like different like navigation bars for different user permissions. Okay, group tours. Okay, scroll down. User favorite. Okay, you changed the font. Very good. Um,
Yeah.
this
So,
is good. This looks very nice. I would say that this is probably like the best looking like page of your like entire website. I would, if I were to like have a change here, I would move the fully book. So Japan here, for example, is fully booked already. I would
Yeah.
push that to the very bottom because
Okay.
there's no point in like showing that up top there. When you are trying to like sell all of these tours.
Mm.
That's like advice for you guys in general when you're like setting up your um websites and web applications. Always think about how the user would scroll. Okay.
Mm.
What I mean by that is the more down, the more below your something is on your website, the less likely that someone like a regular user would be able to see it. So if you have Japan here, for example, all the way at the top, that's space that could have been used for other tours that are like actually available that you could actually like profit from. Okay.
Mm.
So it may seem like a minor thing, but it's definitely something that can be like improved here. Also, I noticed that Cebu, Philippines, there's like available written there, but like the others like don't have it. So like New Zealand doesn't have available.
Oh, this one, actually, this one can set at the admin page. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I still have the tag like coming soon, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, they should be like set to something by default so
Okay.
that you don't have like this Bali, India, Singapore. They don't have like available written. Okay. Price. Okay. I think that's fine.
Maybe I change the available to popular, something like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
maybe. Or no, my issue here, Gwen, is that the other like locations, like New Zealand, for example, they
Yeah.
don't have like anything written on top.
Okay.
So there should be like available. They should like say like available there so that it's consistent.
All right.
Okay, all right. And then
Mm.
your login system.
Yeah, this one do the filtering.
Yeah, okay. That's good. I like the filtering. Can you go to your login system?
Log in.
Okay, all right. So you have like a bunch of functions. Are those like working? Can you like log in with Twitter?
I didn't try actually.
Okay. You should try your functions before you put them, okay?
Maybe only the Google actually. Yeah.
Okay. Can you try the Twitter one? No, no, you don't log in here. You try like the
Okay.
Twitter one.
Seems like no.
Okay, okay. All right. I think you can just like switch a some an option on Firebase to enable
Okay.
that. But anyways, okay.
Yeah,
So that's
I
something.
just remove it. Yeah.
Okay. Now go to the page where you have like your translator, currency converter, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is okay, your dashboard. Um this is fine, but dashboard the thing is that dashboard may not be like the best name for this. Dashboard means that you're like monitoring. It's a word that's more admin oriented.
Okay.
You don't typically like call something for this like travel application to be a dashboard. I would say you need to be like monitoring something for it to be considered the dashboard, and these are just bookings. That's just a minor thing, but yeah, there's like some small feedback from me. Can you go? Okay, there's like a lot of like functions here. Can you like go to weather?
Okay.
Okay, the weather forecast. Okay, here's like another thing. Everyone else like pay attention here as well because this goes into web design. Over at the left side, you have like all of your functions here, Gwen. So you have your my bookings, weather, currency converter, profile, community feed, etc., etc. Um, if you were organizing items on a web application, you want to typically how you're going to like order them typically is you put first the most important functions. Okay.
Mm.
So right now your order is my bookings, you have
Mm.
weather, you have currency converter, profile, community feed settings,
Mm.
etc. etc. If I were to like sort this by order of how useful it is or how relevant it is to me as a user, I would do my bookings and then I would do profile. And
Okay.
then after profile, you would do community feed, and then you would do my to-dos, and then you would do my diaries, and then pretty much everything else you can like have like in any order.
Hmm.
So the issue with this is that you put weather as the second item,
Yeah.
which weather you can like just search that up like whenever to like
Yeah.
Google. You don't need like this application to do that, and like all of the other functions as well. Okay, so that's how I would like order that. And then can you go to your translator?
Yeah.
Okay. This one, is this connected to an API or is this just like, can you like, okay,
Yeah, it's
just
with API actually.
okay, all right. Can you type in, can you in the enter text, can you type in masaya ako?
Mm.
Is the auto detect working?
Yeah. Ma, uh, type what?
MASAY
Okay.
A
A
space
space
KO
KO
AKO.
AKO.
Oh, yes, okay. And then can you click on translate?
I'm happy.
Okay, all right. That's cool. Okay. You laughed, Gwen. I think you weren't expecting it to work.
Yeah, I'm not sure what language is it, Philippine or what?
Yeah, it's Filipino.
Okay, because I didn't see the Philippine here, so I thought it's not working.
Okay, okay. All right, that's good. That's good though that is working. I guess like a change that I would have here is that every few seconds it should automatically check the word and then try to translate. Even if I'm not like done like typing it in yet, I shouldn't need to like click on translate. It should like automatically try to translate as I type. Okay.
Okay.
Can you click on just my diaries real quick? I think I missed it when you were presenting.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So it's essentially just like notes, like a journal. Okay. That's a very good like idea. Next we have, okay. Can you go to the page where it has description, itinerary, gallery, remarks?
Okay. Is it at the for the user platform? User
I
dashboard?
forgot where it is. Maybe under services?
Uh, no, because it's like have two dashboard. So this one is just read only.
Okay, okay. All right. Actually, never mind. I don't really like have like much important there anyways. Can
Okay.
you go to your, okay. This is okay, this is it. So description, itinerary, gallery, remarks. Okay, again, the text is a bit like too long. No
Too
one's
long.
gonna like read something like that long, okay?
Okay.
Short into like two sentences. Why is it like why do you have like Chinese um translation in specific? I'm guessing you're like targeting this to like Chinese audience.
Yeah, because yeah, someone like they are not too good in English, then they can refer to the Chinese one.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
I would use, okay, one thing that I would do here is maybe you can like change morning, afternoon, evening to icons.
Okay.
So that would like look a bit better. And then I think other than that, don't really like have much issue here. Can you just scroll down?
Yeah.
Day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Okay. All right. It's a long trip. Where's this? Can you scroll all the way up? Is this Cebu?
Mm, yeah,
Okay, this is Cebu.
Cebu.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, go to gallery.
Gallery.
Okay, and then go to remarks. Okay. All right. Don't really like have like much issue here. Very good. I think that's it for my comments. You also like answered challenges faced during the slides itself. You showed off image upload. Responsive design, can you like just show it real quick? Go to your booking. Just show it here, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Go to like a different page. Yeah, okay. I
Okay.
think you need to close it. Okay, there we go. Okay. I think this
Yeah.
is good enough. Yeah, I don't really like have much issue here. Maybe they can like stretch out like further, but that's like a minor thing. Okay,
Okay.
all right. I think we're done with your output, Gwen. I took like a bit because it's like your most complicated. It's the most complicated output, but yeah, good job, Gwen. Thank you.
Thanks, Deben.
Okay, next person. Let's just go through this, guys. Let's just skip over break time. Okay. Let's have Sean next.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you, Sean.
Okay. Hi. Good morning, everyone. So my name is Sean, and today I'll be presenting my Deluxe Car Rental web app, which is also my capstone project. So the objective of this car rental web app is to provide users with a seamless booking experience and allow them to browse and explore their dream cars. So why did I choose this is because firstly, mainly I'm just a car enthusiast, so I wanted to create a platform where people can easily explore and book their cars. So the pitch was renting a car today can be a hassle. At least in Malaysia, there's still quite a lot of company posted in some other website where required you to WhatsApp them directly instead of just viewing their app, their website. So building this web app, I used some technologies were JavaScript, React, Bootstrap.
Sean.
Yeah.
Your microphone is a bit warbly. It's like vibrating.
But hello.
Can you
Can
try
you,
again? Do you have like another option for your microphone?
wait.
We can understand you, but if you have like another microphone or something, or you can like try to like replug it maybe.
What about now?
No, it's still kind of it still sounds shaky.
Hello. Hello. What about?
Okay, I think that's better. Okay.
Yes,
Go ahead.
All right.
Yes, that's better.
So I'll start back in the objective here. So the objective of this car rental app is to provide users with a seamless booking experience and allow them to browse and explore their dream cars available for rental. So the inspiration I got for building this web app is because mainly I'm a car enthusiast and I wanted to create a platform where people can easily explore and book their cars through just the website. The pitch was because today, at least in Malaysia, there's still a lot of companies. You search on Google, they require you to WhatsApp them directly in order for the inquiries or the cars that they want to book. So the technologies or the programming languages used to build this web app was JavaScript and React mainly, the Bootstrap for the styling, NeonDB for storing the data, Google Firebase and file storage, and also Vercel for the web hosting. So one of the challenge I faced during this development of this web app was hosting my backend API, because previously was using Replit, and eventually I need to switch to Vercel for an all-time hosting, which is better than the Replit. So it required a slightly different approach. And also another challenges was matching the NeonDB, the data inside, to my Firebase storage for the specific car image. Yeah. So here's the demo. So at first, you will land on this, which is the home page where user can see those cars for rentals. And if they do not want to book now first, they can go to contact us here and send us a message. So for example, John. And then they can maybe ask like the pricing for monthly rental. Yeah, so they can make inquiry first before they make any bookings. So get back to home. So whenever they want to make a booking, they can click book now. So they are required to log in first or create an account. So I'll just try to create an account here. So after sign up, it will bring you back to this homepage, and eventually they can start making their bookings. So after that, you get a alert message. After that, they can head over to this tab here and see their current booking. So I'll try to click another sample. So right here, so let's say they want to delete this, they can. Or they want to change the date. I intend. So yeah, you can see here. And then right down below here, I've implemented the embedded map API. This is just to show where this company is located. So yeah. So in this database here, so you can see the booking just now. And the inquiries as well. Yeah, so what I've learned so far from this web app is integrating multiple technologies together all into one full stack web app. So during this development time, I've also improved my skill in debugging because I encounter quite a lot of minor and major bugs. So one of the feedbacks was Mr. Damon told me that I should have an landing page where user first visited. It shouldn't be a login page, so I've implemented it by displaying this home page first instead of the login page. So yeah, the personal growth was taught me to work with multiple programming languages beyond the JavaScript. I also learned the importance of continuous learning and how to seek solutions from a variety of sources when I face any problems during development. So the conclusion was, thank you everyone for your time. I think that's for my web app presentation. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Sean. Everyone, please give Sean a round of applause. Okay, let's go over your website here, your web application. Building this project. Okay, can I like go back there? Okay, you skipped over this. You didn't read it out. Building this project is like having a girlfriend. If the mood is good, then everything works. If the mood is bad, the whole page literally went bad with error. Okay, all right. Let's continue. Okay, you thought I won't be able to like catch that, huh? Okay, go back to your website. All right. Okay. Let's go from the start. Okay, so I'm guessing. Okay, this
Yeah.
is the landing page. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is good. This is okay, but definitely like right off the bat, I don't think this is like the best like first thing that the
Mm.
user would like see. I think honestly you can like get something from how Gwen did her like landing page where there's like a video at the top that's like introducing the website and then there's like a button and then below you can have this. I think I also like gave like the feedback for you before to like reduce this. So from like long vertical images you make it like more horizontal because that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cars themselves are horizontal
But
and you're missing
the problem was
your
because this picture
okay
all
go ahead.
was taken in portrait mode instead of a landscape. So yeah,
Okay. Yeah, but I think I like suggested like solutions to that. You can either like crop the images or you can like use clip dash path, which is like a CSS function that allows you to crop images. You can try those out. I won't like stick on that too much because I gave that as feedback already before. But the reason I was like pushing for that is because if you're able to like present it in that way, you would be able to like present more cars
okay.
per page. Okay. So anyways, okay. Scroll down. Okay, here's also I think like something that you did, which is you added like a background,
Yeah,
like a car back. Yeah, that's fine, but it does make your website a bit overwhelming visually, I would say, because you have like your car at the background, you have your like these like car cards, and then you have, and then also the bottom part of the cards, the one that like for example here is displaying BMW IA 2021. There you
yeah.
also made it like semi-transparent. So it's the background is like blending into like the front cards and the background image is already like a regular like photograph. I think it's like a bit overwhelming. How I would go about this is you either just use like a regular like white background or you can make it so that the background is more it's like more stylized. You can make it like more like blurry, for example. You can make it so that the background is only one color. So doing stuff like that, it makes
Okay.
it so that it's less overwhelming to look at. Not to mention that the cars are like so big, so they're kind of like covering everything. But anyways, okay, scroll up. So this is okay. So essentially, I log in and then I can like
Yeah.
essentially like buy a car and or like book a car immediately. You have home booking, contact us about login. I think the items on your navigation bar. I may not have like caught this before, but I think the
Yeah.
items on your navigation bar are a bit too tight. This you have like all of this space over at the
Yeah.
left. Why
True.
don't you like use it, right? Okay. Anyways, okay. I'm not logged in currently. What happens if I try to book something? Okay. All right. That's good. So it's redirecting me here. This is fine. I'm not like I think okay. I think here's like my issue with this. I think this like looks really good, but I think there's too much text at the center to like really work. So for example, in Gwen's output earlier, it works in her case because there's only like one heading, one line below, and then one button. I think if you have like too much text like this, especially since the car that's like driving past is like white, so it's kind of
Yeah.
like blending in
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
text a bit. Yeah, you can see that there, right? So it's not like the best. What you can do is you can like darken the video a bit. There's
Or
like
make
options for to like
a
be
little
able
bit
to like do that.
more transparency.
Or you can
You know.
also add like yes, you can like do like transparency. You can make it like more blurry. You can also add like you can like this the text section here and the form. You can also like put it inside of a box, like a white box or like a black box or something like that, so that
Okay.
it's like separate from the background. Okay, so already have an account sign in. Okay, okay. Yeah, just sign in. Okay. Um. Okay, so now we're logged in. Okay, can you try to book again? Okay, all right. So it's the actual like booking process will be like
Yeah.
outside of the website. Okay, I think that's fine. That's okay. I think like some websites like do that. It's like old school, but I think some websites do that. Okay, okay, and also it's like being listed here. So this Toyota Supra. I wish there was like a picture. I wish there was like a picture that I can like see what the Toyota Supra looks like. Again, you have like a lot of like space over at the
Okay.
right. You may as well like use it for something. No, I mean uh to the
Here.
right of the like Toyota over there at the right. You can like use that for something. Okay, and then okay, scroll down. Okay, this is just the map.
Actually,
What is
this
this
map is
map
just
for?
to show where they are located, the company location. That's all.
Okay. I don't think this is like something that you would put in the booking page. You would put this
Okay.
under contact us. Can you go to contact us? What do you have on contact us? Okay, nothing. Okay, there you have like the map again. Okay, you can
Okay.
just remove the map from the booking page. Um, and then
This
to the
just a
about
text.
page. Okay, don't use Comic Sans. I like I told Gwen that before when she like had me check her website. Don't use Comic Sans. Comic Sans is used for birthday
Okay.
invitations, not for like websites. Okay. All right. Okay. Scroll down. Okay. I think this is fine. Okay. I think design wise, those are my complaints. As for the things that I have like listed here. Okay. Actually, I didn't like list much. Okay, I think I already said like what I wanted to change. Okay. All right.
And also
I think
the
that's it.
responsive
Sean,
design.
for my feedback on this. Over it. Oh yeah, the responsive. Go to the booking page because I think that's the most complex page. Okay, a logo also would be like nice, I guess. But I guess the DC text is also okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good enough. Thanks, Sean. Overall, very good job. Don't really like have much in the way of my feedback in terms of how you present this. I think you like have like a good presentation
Thank
style.
you.
So good job. Thanks, Sean. Let's move on to the next person. Okay. Actually, can we like take a break? I kind of I need to go to the bathroom. Let's take 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm sure that you guys also want to need to like go to the bathroom. All right, I think we can continue. So next one, let's have. Okay, open your cameras, guys. By the way, let's have Kevin next.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, just start now. Yeah, good morning to
Yes, go ahead.
everyone. My name is Kevin, and today I'll be presenting on my capstone project, which is called Arcade Web. So, this project is basically is to just create an arcade web-based game that has unique features such as high scores and also a variety of games. This project is mainly inspired by the games that I played throughout, and also because personally I like games and I also have wanted to try to build one in on a website. The technologies that I have used is React for front end, Express, PostgreSQL, SQL, and Firebase for both the back end and authentications, and Verso for web hosting, and lastly Git and GitHub for project management control. This project is mainly targeted for young people who like games, or people who want to improve their general knowledge, or gamers who basically just love games. So I would like to perform a live demonstration, and I would personally like to invite all of you guys to scan this code and follow me throughout the entire demo process. So this is how this is where the main page will look like. Where you can see the selection, you can see what kind of game there are. Then this will be the login. I'll perform a Google login first for now. And this will be the main menu for the game, where you can see there these are the high score for each of the game where I've tested before. This will be the sidebar, which will indicate you can go to the play to check what kind of game you can play, as well as your own profile to see what kind of games were recorded. And then you can also change your name, which will I'll demonstrate to see what's the use for this. But first, I'll test out all three of the games. This is the first game where it's just a normal quiz game where you can choose your own game settings. So for example, so by default, this is an example of one of the game. You can also choose to exit. Then when you exit, you just go back to this page. And each time you answer a question, you will tell you if it's true or false. For example, if this is true, you show a green bar. Sometimes if it's false, then you'll show you a red bar instead. And once you are done with the code question, it'll give you a restart and exit and show you what how many you have scored. Okay, this is the first game. Second game will be the hangman. I'll demonstrate also. This is just I'll set it for 20 seconds, and you basically just need to guess the word in for with 7 attempts. And whenever you fail, you will go to the next one, and you also display the guess word. And once it's time out, you also show similarly. You will also show the summary. And lastly, this is the word scramble. can also try to enter, and it also tell you what is wrong or not. After all of this, all of the records will be shown in the high score over here. As you can see, there's my name here and also Nixon 1. And you'll display over here, see who is the top one. It's sort based on who is the highest, has the highest score, which can be shown here. Then in the profile, you can also see your own records just by clicking on this table and be seen here as well. You can also choose to delete it. Then you'll be missing. You just erase. And the username edit as a usefulness is that this is the username that will be displayed on your high score. And if you change your name, let's say if I change to 9, you will see your high score name will be changed to. And then they just a sign out button. And that's all for the entire project. So what I have faced, one of the main challenge that I have faced is poor debugging, which essentially make it hard for me to find the bugs, find the identified bugs, which lead to waste a lot of waste time during the process. So therefore, I overcome this problem by doing some research on learning how to debug efficiently using the debug methods. So what I have learned throughout this project is that even though debugging is also important to save time and effort, it is also very important to plan, since you can understand the project as a whole so that you won't miss out any potential features. What I have gained from this project is I have improved my management skills using technologies such as Git and GitHub, as well as experiencing the full stack development website, creating a full stack development website through practically and alone. So that is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Right. Thanks, Kevin. That's a very quick presentation. Everyone, please give Kevin a round of applause. Okay. All right. Let's go through this. I think I gave like a few of like my feedback already before. This looks really nice. Is the background like moving? No, it's not. Right?
Some opening, yeah.
That's okay. I mean, it may be like nicer if it's moving, but that's just a small thing. Okay, arcade web, play fun games anytime, anywhere, quiz game, hangman, and the word scam. Okay, so you're showing off your games here. Okay, I think this is like for like a gaming website. I think this is like good enough because you're selling like an experience rather than like a product like most of the others so far. So I think this is like fine that you just keep it simple. So okay, go ahead and log in. Sign up. Yeah, log in. Right. Okay. Nice. You're using Toasty. Okay. So the landing page is the quiz master. Maybe okay. This is the first page that you see when you log in. I don't think this is the ideal first page to see when you log in. It might be better if instead of this you have like a page that's just displays like the game. I know that you can like access the games to like a play, but I wish that this is the first page that the user sees when they like log in rather than the scores, because the scores they don't really care about that at first.
All right.
Okay, and then okay, now okay, this looks good. I also like the font that you used. It's a very like gamey font. Okay, can you play one of the games?
Okay.
Quiz game. Okay. So I played this before already, but yeah, go ahead. Okay, it says there no questions found.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's because the API isn't like
Yeah,
serving
there's no kind of the questions provided.
Yeah, that's fine. You can like you should be able to like filter it so that if there's no questions, like it's not like one of the options. I'm sure you can do that with some conditional statements here and there. AK-47 chamber. Okay, are these guns?
So
Are these gun questions?
I have no idea.
Sabu. That's okay. It's just like okay. It's like guys and tech. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to like finish this, Kevin.
Alright.
Can you go to the Hangman game?
Hangman. Okay.
Okay. I think 20 seconds. I don't think you were
Yeah,
able to like fix the time, Kevin.
I'm doing it just for testing. So
Okay,
to speed
okay.
up the presentation.
Yeah. Definitely in like
Yeah,
like the real, you would have, more time.
by default it's supposed to be 2 minutes.
Okay, okay. All right, that's fine. Let's go over. Let's go to Let's go to like scramble now. Okay, I think this is fine. I gave like feedback
Yeah,
regarding like
example.
the words. I think, but I'm sure that that's like hard to um implement. So that's fine. Okay, okay, time. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think that's it for my comments. You kept it very simple, so there's not like really like much room for me to like add comments. You also like using an API for the quizzes. That's good. Do you have like image uploading, by the way?
It's just the main page at all. Basically this thing. It's just this thing on it.
Oh, what do you mean?
It's a background basically. That's all. Nothing else. There's no image or something.
No, image uploading is one of the requirements, and you have to be able to the user has to be able to like upload an image in some capacity.
Oh, well,
Okay,
that's why.
so I guess that's missing. I'll just take note of that so that I can like pass you later.
Alright.
You can like implement that to you have like a profile section, right? So that should be
Yeah.
like simple enough.
Okay.
Okay, I think other than that, you also like answered challenges faced very well. Very good. That's pretty much it for me, Kevin. Thank you for your output. You kept it simple. You present like very well as well. I think you have like the same issue as Commandant though, which is you kind of like lack a bit of enthusiasm. You should be like more proud of your like output. But other than that, I think you did well. So good job, Kevin. Okay, let's finish up. I think there's only like two more. Okay, let's have Nixon next.
Hi, good morning, guys. I'm going to present you the saloon management app. And the objective is to automate the booking management and combine with the web page for saloon. And the inspiration is actually from my mom's shop. So she used to like at the very beginning, like she used to remember the customer bookings for her saloon in her brain, and then slowly she dropped out in a book, in the booking books. And then like I think recently she used the phone, maybe record it somewhere, WhatsApp or somewhere else. So I feel like it's time to move on, like, and then I just create this web app for her. And the technologies used in this web app is like the TypeScript, Replit, Neon Console, Versa, React, and Firebase. The challenges for me is actually to start coding from the scratch. It's like I don't know, like how should I do this? How should I do that? Like I mean, like I learned like so many things from the Sigma schools, like the part A, part B, part C, part D. But I like scramble these things out and then make it into one app is like quite hard for me at the beginning. So I just look for some framework from the web, like how is like a very basic website look like, and then from there I just slowly build out the app. And yeah, you guys can scan the QR code to see how the mobile version of the app look like, or if you are using the laptop, you can just access to this website. I can send to you guys. Okay, you guys should be able to go in, so I'll proceed. But I got a problem here this morning, which is my Replit is not working. Not it just keep loading. You wouldn't able to run. So that's the booking function inside my app is not able to show. But I have
Okay,
added.
Nixon,
Sorry.
um, do you okay? Is your your API is not working?
Yeah, the Replit website is not working from my end today. It's still working yesterday. So, but I have added Sigma School as the collaborator. So hopefully it's work on your end, Diamond.
Oh, okay. I don't think okay. We have to like fix this. Go to console. Can you go to your maybe you deleted your deployment. Go to your index.js.
It just seems like the Replit from my side is not working. Like everything on Replit is not working. Not too
Yeah.
sure what problem is that.
Hmm. What's happening? Okay. I don't think okay. I guess this isn't like an issue on your browser. I'm guessing this is more of an issue on your this is an issue with your code, I mean. This is more of an issue on your for like different reasons. Can you try opening it? Do you have a different browser?
Yeah.
You try it on that.
Okay. But I don't think I can open here. Because I didn't remember the password. I used the auto generate because this one is like a temporary
Okay.
email call. Maybe uh can you open it on your end? I add Sigma School.com as the collaborator, I think, as from the slides.
Can you send the link?
This link.
Okay. Can you add this as a collaborator? Go to your Replit. And then username. Okay, this is the username.
Then I need to remove this one. I think for this trial, they just allow one FI user.
Okay, you just remove that.
Okay. I'll try that.
Set it to the Google Meet.
Sure. Just like that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, you can stop sharing for now.
All right, sure.
Okay. Also doesn't seem to be like loading on my end. It's very weird. Okay. While I'm trying to like figure this out, I think we can like, move on with the next person first.
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead, Joshua.
Yeah, give me a sec. Right. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Good morning to everyone. This is my capstone project, and it's called a quest log, a gamified to-do list. So basically, the name quest log to-do list. It's a web application that enhance productivity through gamification. So my name is Joshua James Scott, and I had this love for games, and also based on RPG or like fantasy type. And usually I would be lazing around and wasting my time, postponing all my main tasks that I should be doing every day. So I decided to make it a fun adventure to help myself, and I think to help others also to stay productive every day. So gamified, the quest log is a gamified task manager that lets users complete quests to do items, earn XP, level up by defeating enemies, and also they can use AI assistants to ask for some task suggestions that they can do on their daily basis. So it's a target audience that hits more to like students or people who are usually at home, anyone who wants to stay productive with a fun little twist lah. So the tech stack is basically the front end is a React plus Vite, and sorry. Then the back end API is a Replit plus Express and Postgres SQL, which I can show you. And then it goes on to the Neon console, which basically links to the user stats, their tasks, and the Firebase is basically authentication to their email and password, and then it's also to storage for images, and then this is the GitHub. So basically, for challenges that I faced was managing like the stack across multiple features. So basically the XP, the task, the enemy HP, when it's linking to like for each user, and then putting the Firebase and the OpenAI to sync to Vercel. And after uploading to Vercel, there was some error problems with like routing it and all, and I had to change some of the main files. And for the next part is the architecture overview, which is like it's basically a React front end with Firebase off and store to Node.js plus a Postgres SQL API. And then the Firebase storage is for the enemy and like the homepage images. The AI chat box uses AI API that will fetch call using some of the .env variables. So I'm gonna send the link in the chat. Just note that so the mobile view is a bit squashed because it's more for a desktop experience because its width is longer. So once we get into it, then I can show you. So hopefully that's link works. And while you're at it, there's a small little video that I can show you. Okay, so this is the Questlog home page. Shows the bottom login, sign up, and there's a play button in the middle. Play button leads to the login page, a sign up page, and since we're starting out first, we're going to sign up with a new user, Joshua Lazy at home.com. And basically, you can sign up, and once it's straight away done, it leads to your welcome to your journey, and you can basically add in your username to anything. Once you start your quest, you come to your main hub where you have your days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you can add your tasks and anyone, whatever you have to do basically on a daily basis, whether it is breakfast, you want to remember to even drink water, or you want to clean this, clean that, you need to remember to fix your car, or you need to finish some of the work that you haven't done yet. And once you keep adding in tasks, it also at the stats there, it shows your level, your XP, your current XP, your quest completed, your current streak for like the number of days that you put the amount of tasks and you ticked all of it. Then it also it shows your damage. So basically, when you apply a quest and you tick it, you do damage to the enemy, as you can see in the top right, where it shows his health bar a bit. And every time you do damage, you basically, once you kill him, you get a certain amount of XP and you level up, and you go to the next, and you get to the next boss. So like right now, I'm adding in more tasks for like anything to do like your daily things. And like Saturday, if you already packed with full of things, so you want to water the plants, you want to clear the storeroom, or so. And once you're done, as you tick, it does damage to the enemy, as you can see, and it will indicate that it's showing that it's dealing damage to his health bar. And once it dies, it shows you that you leveled up, you get XP for it. And then you keep going on until it goes to the next level 3 and level 4. And at the same time, you can add a chat AI assistant. So basically this one, you can suggest daily tasks that you need. Suggest me 2 daily tasks. And then it will give you suggestions. And that suggestions you can take into consideration and add it into your quest bar. And then it will appear at the bottom. And then you can pick that if you're done with that too. So if I log out and let's say if you want to see it from an admin point of view, so you log in through an admin account, and it's already linked to anything that has questlog.com as long as it has admin. And when you're in, you basically you get like a admin point of view. So it will show you their total tasks, their completed tasks, the uses and the completion rate for each one of them. So, okay. So as I said, the features in that was add complete delete, an AI assistant, pause enemy visuals with HP bar, a Firebase, login, daily quest, XP and level system, my stats panel, and Firebase image upload. So what I learned is to build a full stack project integration with all these. Every project that I've done so far has slowly been adding and adding and adding and making it a bigger, full-on website. And going through all of it was very interesting. And I would say like the improved like layout and logic, I was dealing with that quite a lot, like the layout of the for users and asking like peers and all that for their review on that, and they kind of enjoyed and would use something like this in their daily uh, use. And so to conclude, Questlog turns boring tasks lists into an engaging adventure with XP, enemies, and quests. It's a full stack productivity tool with real-time AI interaction. And lastly, I would like to say a big thanks to Devon and like everyone else, my family, my girlfriend, and my friends for all the guidance and support. So thank you for joining my quest, and that's the end of my presentation. Yep.
All right. Thanks, Joshua. I was able to test it out on my own end as well. Okay, everyone, please give Joshua a round of applause. Right. Okay. So overall, very creative output, I would say. I think that's like its biggest strength. You really did like lean into the theme, I would say, which is to your benefit. It's like very good. It's very well. It's very much like what Joshua did is what's called gamification, which is you're taking something very mundane and then you're essentially gamifying it so that it's more like interesting. I think Joshua did that like very well here. I love how you integrate the AI. I think the idea that you have here is like very, very, very good. The way that you can like add, okay, you can like show this while I'm discussing it, Joshua, so that the others can like see what I mean. Okay, actually, I can like share my screen. Let me do that. Let me do this for you, Joshua.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so this part, I think this is like the best part, I would say. And it's what I want you guys to also, when you're like using AI, stuff like this should be like what you should be like thinking about. How can I make it so that do like as little work as possible? So in a to-do list type of website, in like a website like this, one of the main like things that like drives people away is that they don't want to be typing. They don't want to be like typing. Um, they don't want to like think like what their tasks are for the day and then etc etc. So having like this AI option here where you can just give like a vague like instruction and then you can just get suggestions. I think that's like very effective, and then you can just click on this. It's a very effective use of AI. Then you have your quest completed. It's very much on theme, I'd say. And then I also saw that when you defeat this this skeleton, that it like switches out with like someone with like more XP.
Yeah,
I think that's also like very nice.
it goes up to level 3, but level 2 you have to like defeat the same character twice, and then it goes to the level 3 one.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so very good. There we go. So I would level up, and then you have.
Yeah, so if you see that admin bar, that was my problem, because for other users, I didn't want them to see that admin. in a way. So I tried many commits to fix this, but it just didn't want to go away.
Okay. You're trying to like make it so that
Yeah,
it's not
so
visible.
the users don't see it, but only admins. If you log in with admin, then you see it.
Okay. All right. That's
Yeah.
fine. It's okay.
So yeah.
I'm thinking of like things that you can like add here because at its core, it is like very nice. It's like a very like good like website, very good like execution. But I think like you can like add more to this. I'm not like exactly sure like why, how though.
Yeah, and also the other part was that it had to be in a way where it would be good. Yeah, see, like side view is not because it's so wide. I
Mm.
couldn't I wanted to give people more like space to write their tasks, but at the same time I think it's a bit dumb. I think giving them it's a bit
Yeah.
too long lah, I would say. So yeah.
Okay. This is okay. I would say how would I like solve this? I would make it because okay, you can make it so that like this part would like move here, and
Mm-hmm.
then these stats would like move here to the left side.
Okay.
That's how I would like do it personally. It's not perfect. I think there's like some flaw to that.
Yeah.
Because if you have like the fighting sprite here, that's a lot of like space, and I have to
Mhm.
like scroll down
Yep.
to be able to like do the quest. So it's not perfect, but I think it's like better than like just not having it at all.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's my suggestion there. What like other things? You already have like your level up system. Maybe like categories for the quests. So
Yeah.
yeah. Also I think it's also very there's no like like time. There's no like type of quest. There's no what other like things are there? Like priority, for example,
Yeah.
those stuff. Like for example, like maybe like a high
A button,
priority.
a button to click, and then it will move it to the top and keep it to the top, like prio lah.
Yeah.
It's like prio.
Mm.
Okay.
So stuff like those, I think those would be like things that I would add so that it's more. This idea can be like more fleshed out, and you can have it so that, for example, higher priority tasks they like deal more damage, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Other than that, I'm sure that there's like more. I'm just not creative enough to like think of them.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that's okay. Nixon, what did you like? Okay, there we go. You misclick. Okay.
Yeah. I thought of it, but I don't know. I spent most of my hours trying to figure out the layout. That's all. It was really tough, and also to put it on mobile was, yeah, it doesn't look that great on mobile.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's not the end of the world. What else do I have here? You answered the challenges phase, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cloud operations is good. Database. Did you show your database? What database did you use?
Firebase. It
Okay.
was my authentication and my storage are all from Firebase.
Okay. All right. Login system, Vercel, responsive design, image upload. Okay. I think all of this is like fine for me at least. Okay, I think that's it for my comments on your output, Joshua. So very
All right.
good.
Thank you.
Very happy about that. Good idea as well, like just having the video and then playing it, and then you just like commenting over it. I think that's like good because it makes it so that it's like your presentation is guided already, so you don't like
Yeah, but
hesitate.
the only problem was for this, the video would have been longer because I wanted to show like all the other enemies also. So
Yeah,
yeah. All
yeah,
right.
that's very good.
Thanks.
All right. Okay. I think we have Nixon. Nixon, is it like working now? Okay. All right. Unfortunate. Are you like able to like have it work offline, like local host?
No. I still need the replicate function, but I can demonstrate other things maybe.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to like demonstrate like your API usage and then your cloud operations as well.
Yeah.
Okay. How do we like go about this? Do you have a copy of your API?
No.
It's just the one on Replit.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. I don't know like what happened here. It just refused to load. You would need to like have this. Do you okay? That's the downside. That's the downside of Replit. There's no because it's not connected to a GitHub account, to like a GitHub repository. You can just get it from there. Okay. Are you able to like rewrite it, Nixon, the API?
Maybe not.
Okay. All right.
I think
Let's just come by to the 3 to 4 later.
okay, sure.
Okay, we'll try to like fix it. Unfortunately, you're not like able to like present right now. Okay, but anyways, okay, everyone else, congratulations. You are well. I have to like check your GitHub repositories first. You need to have like an amount of commits, but for the most part, you guys have like are done with our bootcamp. So congratulations. Give everyone a round of applause. I'm sure Nixon is also like working. Just once we have like that API set up, should be good as well. Okay, so congratulations. It was a 3-month journey, but you're here. But yeah, good job everyone. I really like appreciate how much you've like changed, how much you've improved like your presentation style. You started off with like very simple, very like primitive applications, and now you are like presenting the complete systems. Let's go to the awards real quick. So if you guys remember these, so we have best capstone project, most helpful classmate, and then student of the batch. So we're going to be awarding these ones to your classmates now. I don't know like what you would actually like get. Maybe you get like something on your certificate. But anyways, okay. So we have best capstone project, most helpful classmate, and student of the batch. I want you guys to like guess what you guys would think, who you guys think would get the respective award. So let's start off with best capstone project. Who do you guys think got best capstone project? Okay, is it Gwen with her like very comprehensive, very complete output? Is it Jaden with his email functionality and fairly straightforward project design? Is it Joshua with his very thematic output? Okay. All right. So a lot of like guesses here. That's not me. Okay. All right. That's fine. So the winner of the best capstone project is someone who isn't here, Kumanan Eswaran, for his very well. The main like thing that pushed Kumanan over from our deliberation is that Kumanan had a very like strong idea of what the scope of his website is, and was able to like execute on that. There was like one like broken function, but we can like easily like move over that. Gwen was like a very like close second though. Okay, so there we go. Congratulations. Next we have most helpful classmate. Okay, who do you guys think is the most helpful classmate? No, not me. Not your classmate. Okay, Sean, Gwen as well. Okay, all right. What do you guys think? Okay, I think most of you guys are like answering the same person at this point. So it is indeed Sean. It's very good, Sean. So every time it's either Sean or Gwen again, but um, every time that someone has like an issue and Sean has like an idea, he would always like push it through the group chat. So it's very helpful. I'm sure that he's helpful like outside of that as well. And then lastly, student of the batch. Who do you guys think is like the student of this batch? Honestly, for student of the batch, it can like go pretty much like any way. Yeah, I think you guys, it is a bit like hard to differentiate you guys sometimes because you guys are like very quiet and you just kind of like stick with your own like, you know, your own like output. Yeah, everyone is the student of the batch. But yeah, the student of the batch is indeed Kumanan as well. Okay, so he got 2 awards, which is unfortunate because he's not here. But everyone, regardless of whether you receive an award or not, please give yourselves a round of applause. Okay, there we go. Thanks, guys. Let me just. Yeah, just glad to have passed, honestly. I think that's like the for like when I used to like work in the Philippines bootcamp, that's also the um idea of my students. But anyways, okay, let's continue. Okay, let's not do the group photo quite yet. I guess I can like give a speech. So again, I'm very happy of you guys to have like graduated. That part is pretty obvious, but I'm also happy for you guys being really the first like batch that I've handled outside of the Philippines. I'm very happy that I was assigned your guys' batch because you guys have been like very patient with me. I know that I like stutter a lot. English isn't like my first language. It's not really like anyone's first language in the Philippines. Well, that's not true. I think some people, some Filipinos, English is their first language, but I'm very happy that it's you guys that was like assigned to me. Um, because you guys were like very patient. You guys like understood. You guys like asked questions. You were like very shy at the start, but I think as time goes on, as time went on, you guys were very much, you became like more active. You like ask more questions. You attend the 3 to 4 p.m. session more and more. I'm very happy about that. And at the end of the day, this is really just a job for me. But part of the reason why I took like this career field, teaching is infamously a very low paying job. I'm not saying that Sigma School pays low, but it's a notoriously low paying job. You have to like put in like a lot to, you know, get success, quote unquote successful in it. But um these things where I have like a student start off with nothing and then graduate knowing like having like absorb all of the lessons and like did like their work and really like evolve and improve themselves. I think that's what really like gives me a reason to like wake up and like attend do this job at the end of the day. Okay, I think that's it for my speech. Can we guys do a prayer? No, I'm just kidding. Let's not do that. Um, yeah, gonna miss you guys. Hopefully, good luck on your trajectory, whatever it is. So I know that some of you guys won't be like applying immediately after you graduate, and that's fine. But to those who are planning on, I hope you guys like the best of luck. Um, I always get asked because like the students in the Philippines, I like try to like get in touch with them even after they graduate. And some of them like always, they sometimes some of them like apologize when they don't get like a job after like a while. They would say things like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I graduated from your batch, but I stayed in the province, didn't really like get work." Or didn't like bother applying because I'm too scared, and all of those different things. And honestly, I'm not really like upset whenever like students do say stuff like that, because at the end of the day, even if you don't like use the skills that you guys like learned from this bootcamp immediately, you may eventually change your mind and like pursue this more closely. Also, it's not just about, I think this bootcamp also, it's not just about you guys learning web development. It's also improving your critical analysis, your problem solving, your communication skills somewhat. All of these different things that you can like apply in general, not just in the tech field. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What have you guys been like chatting here? Goat blood hold us together. Okay, some of you guys don't know that reference. Okay, I miss Shoki. Shoki knows like that reference. But anyways, let's forget that. We miss everyone too. Yeah. Hopefully I get to like visit you guys at some point, you know. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much it. I can't like I can't like hold here for too long because you guys have like a cybersecurity talk later. Okay. So after this, what's gonna happen is, okay, number one, I want to like make this very clear. Your certificates will be sent through your email. Okay, they will be sent to your email. All of you guys here, as far as I know, have like passed and submitted your capstone projects as well as all of the other requirements. So just wait for that email. And then go to this link. There we go. Maybe is it like now? Okay, no, actually not right now. But after this, at 10 o'clock, there will be a cybersecurity talk. Please attend that so that you can. I'm pretty sure there's like a certificate at the end that you can add to your resume. It's a very good credential. And then I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Anything you guys like want to like say? To like share? Okay, let me just stop presenting now. Okay, then let's take our final attendance. Right, so congratulations, guys, for the last time. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you, guys. See you guys. I will attend the cybersecurity, but other than that, good luck on your journey. And I hope you guys have like, a prosperous, happy life. Goodbye.